Hello everyone, I'm greeting you warmly and sunny today. Today I will tell you about amulets versus talismans, and I will start from the Vikings tradition as this is very close to my heart. But not only. It happened that a long time ago it came to me a friend, and she gave me set of runes, and they were looking without color. I had no idea what that was, and she said, you will be able to read them. And I gave them a color, and I gave them, you can see, I started to paint them, and I treat it as more like a color therapy and something that will improve well-being of us. And I started even to sell them, but I'm planning to actually publish them in a set of cards, set of talismans versus amulets. So this tradition of Vikings and the runes, it started some time ago for me. I was very much drawn to it. I was fascinated by runes. Just so you know, the rune means whisper, secret, and mystery. And of course, you know the story about Odin hanging from the world tree, and he was offered runes as a knowledge and also as a power. So the runes were used as an alphabet, as a divination, like an oracle. More, I think it was less as a fortune telling. It was more about giving you a hint, direction in life, and reading the energy. And of course it was used as magic, every possible magic you can imagine. It was used as a form of single rune, Bindrunes, and scripts. So the single rune was working also as a talisman or amulet. The scripts, I hope I will find one for you. It is several runes that were written together. I myself can, of course, due to my fascination, I can write, and I love the Futhark alphabet, and I know only this one, but there are more runes out there than just one Futhark. So the scripts and Bindrunes is several runes created in a one single form. I am trying to find one for you, and I support myself a little bit with literature. If you would like to read more, I recommend the Edred Thorsson Northern Magic, and also Michael Howard. That's just a very, very thin book, but you have a really nice explanation here. What is the difference between talismans and amulets? So talismans are used to draw desired state of being, having something in your life, and amulets are to ward off the energies and wrongdoings of other people's, or something we do not want to be present in our life. There were also asserting symbols that Vikings were using in their inscriptions and their spells. And there's another book, Handbook of Magic, Edred Thorsson again. If you like, these are books, I don't know if they are still available. These are, yeah, I bought it long time ago. There was also runes were also used in astral projection. So basically this book is about that. One is a Jason Cooper. He is the author of that, and he was describing his own journey here, how to project them, how to make an intention. And whatever you will do, please be cautious how you use them, because as I did this previous video, everything, it depends on the level of your consciousness, how conscious you are about your sort of subconscious intention. They are counting more than your conscious intention. And if you're not aware of your shadows, your tendencies that are maybe not so cool, then you are more likely to be trapping yourself on your journey, whatever you want to go, or astral projection. So every rune can be amulet or talisman, and also Bindrunes. So all these together, I paint them as I told you before, and they look like that, so I give them colors. So that's why for me it's more or less more like a color therapy. I almost never use the color black color in my paintings, and this is not necessary that black is not a positive color. It has its function, but I wasn't really aware of that unless someone told me about it. And Bindrune, I didn't find a Bindrune, but I have it right here. So Bindrune is, I connected 3 runes together, and Yeran, Sovillo, and Vunyo. Happiness, accomplishment from your projects, and Sovillo, winning without a fight. And in Germany, where I live now, this S, Sovillo rune. You know, there was this not so famous person using it here, and he did a double S, but yeah, so there is a different use of runes. You can use it with a good intention and a bad intention. It's just a tool like anything else, so be cautious about it. Considering other talismans, I myself love stones very much. You can see hematite and the crystal, and also I like to support wherever I go. I like to support, you know, other cultures, Native Americans, and every now and then I buy. Sure, I love jewelry, so it's a win-win situation, but I also recommend being cautious. This one I bought it near Niagara Falls. And the thing is that when you buy jewelry, you are going to perceive, some of you, the intention and the current state of mind, the person who is doing it. This one had a lot of suffering in it, and it took me quite a bit to send a lot of healing, because I love it and I have a lot of love for people who, you know, the suffering needs to be healed, and if I can add to it, I try to do my best. Other one worth to mention is a bracelet that I bought from the lady from Mexico, and I didn't clean up this one, and I went to sleep straight away, and I found myself in a city of Aztecs centuries ago. Maybe it was like a older city, and it was full of vampires, and they wanted me to give them blood for entering. So be careful about any magical tool that is out there. Everything can serve you, but also it's also information that is imprinted in a certain item. I also received set of cards, tarot, from a friend of mine, and if tarot can have trauma, I assure you this one has. I am unable to touch it, and I put it in something like a white cotton bag in order for the healing of this, you know, item. I don't have to use it, but some of the items are having such strongly imprinted information that I would let it go instead of using it or having it in your house. Also, what is worth to remember and be careful about, it's about gifts you are receiving from people. This, what I'm going to say, it will sound very unpopular, but I will still share that information with you. So there are people who are offering us gifts because they feel obliged. They don't have the best intentions maybe toward us, but they feel obliged, or they are also just, people are different. Everyone has own agenda, and as as long as this is not conscious, there's just an intention, you can clear it out, you can enjoy it, but some people do that consciously, so please be cautious about it. So some people reported me that they received this special gift and there is something off about it. I don't know, but weird things are happening in the house afterwards. So if that is your case, get rid of the item. I had a similar situation years ago in New York. I received a gift from a man. It was a crystal heart, and the interesting part was that the moment I received it, I got a lot of dreams about fire and his intention toward me, and I found it very weird. It was happening every day, and after a week of time, and I didn't know what to do that time, so I just destroyed it. I used the hammer, I put it in the ground, got rid of it. Everything stopped, and sometime later this man turned out to do real magic, you know what I mean? Be always very cautious about what I'm saying. Take it half seriously, half with the smile, and half like maybe there's something into it. So pick something for yourself. And he told me that he had a certain intention, but well, it didn't work out. And I saw this man a year later, and I don't know, but maybe some of you remember there was this sort of fashion for vampire thief in New York, and when I was entering the subway, some people just, you know, had the vampire thief in the subway and this contact lenses that time. It was looking really peculiar, so I didn't even approach this man anymore, but I guess, yeah, that was this fashion belief, and people do believe in something to the certain degree, so be very cautious. I hope I more or less told you about this, not about recommending you a certain amulet, because this is very important that you do pick something that resonates truly with you and you are careful about it and you feel it for yourself. There are thousands of things from the different cultures out there. They have a different history. They have a different way of doing it. I would just tell you one more thing. A friend of mine, he does talismans, and he offered me a talisman tooth of the wolf. It was beautiful, and he told me if I ever will use it to harm someone, it will break itself. It will destroy itself, because he made sure that his intention while doing it was only a goodness. And he told me also that if I decide to give it to someone else, then I should tell and warn this person that it has to serve you, but only if no one will get harmed. And I gave it away. So what happened? I received it back from this person, and this tooth was in, I don't know, 20, 30, such a little thing, 20, 30 little pieces. It got broken. So that was the end of this lovely item. It shouldn't break, really, because I have another one that is with me for years, and it's still full. It's still in one piece. So okay, I think it's enough of magic for today. Have a wonderful day. Pick your items wisely, and only that agrees with you, resonate with you, and yeah, be cautious about the intention. Check the history of it. If you want to feel it, sleep with holding it in your hand or put it on your chest, and then you will know everything about it, most of you, because you are feeling person. I believe so. We all are. So one more time, have a wonderful day today. Bye bye.